Unmasking the Whispering Shadow, a true tale of terror and justice. Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful town nestled amidst towering mountains, a dark and chilling secret lurked. Unknown to its inhabitants, a sinister presence roamed the streets under the cloak of night, a serial killer in their midst. The townsfolk had noticed a series of strange disappearances over the past few months, but they dismissed them as isolated incidents. They had yet to realize that a malevolent force was at work, silently selecting its victims and leaving behind a trail of fear and confusion. The serial killer, known only as the Whispering Shadow, had a methodical and precise approach to his crimes. He targeted individuals who appeared to be ordinary, blending seamlessly into the community, leaving no trace of his evil intentions. Late one stormy night, a young woman named Emily, known for her kind heart and warm smile, unknowingly caught the attention of the Whispering Shadow. She had no idea that her life was about to take a dark and terrifying turn. As Emily walked home alone through the dimly lit streets, a shiver ran down her spine. She quickened her pace, sensing an eerie presence lurking in the shadows. Her heart pounded as she heard a faint whisper carried by the wind. "Emily, Emily." It seemed to call her name. Fear gripped her tightly, but before she could react, a strong arm wrapped around her waist, pulling her into the darkness. She struggled, desperately attempting to break free, but the Whispering Shadow's grip tightened with each passing moment. Emily's voice trembled as she pleaded for her life, her cries echoing through the empty streets. But the cold and merciless eyes of her captor revealed a soul devoid of empathy. The Whispering Shadow reveled in the terror he instilled, deriving pleasure from the suffering he caused. Days turned into weeks, and the town was consumed by a sense of dread. The once peaceful streets became deserted as fear paralyzed the community. Desperate to bring an end to the reign of terror, the local authorities launched an intensive investigation, pooling all available resources. While the investigation progressed, the Whispering Shadow continued to torment his victims, relishing in his malevolence. But little did he know that a determined detective named Sarah had made it her mission to unravel the mystery behind the series of disappearances. Sarah, with her unwavering resolve and sharp instincts, delved into the darkness, meticulously piecing together the fragments of evidence left behind by the Whispering Shadow. With each clue, she inched closer to the truth, driven by her unwavering commitment to bring justice to the town and its terrified inhabitants. As the clock ticked relentlessly, Sarah's relentless pursuit paid off. She discovered a hidden lair deep in the heart of the mountains, a place where the Whispering Shadow meticulously planned his sinister acts. Inside, she found a collection of personal items, mementos taken from his victims, each one representing a life stolen and shattered. Armed with this evidence, Sarah led a team of brave officers to capture the Whispering Shadow once and for all. A climactic showdown ensued, filled with tension and danger. The town held its breath as the forces of good and evil clashed, leaving no room for compromise. In the end, justice prevailed, and the Whispering Shadow was apprehended, his reign of terror coming to a screeching halt. The town he had haunted for far too long finally breathed a sigh of relief, slowly emerging from the suffocating grip of fear. The story of the Whispering Shadow became a chilling cautionary tale, forever etched in the town's history. It served as a reminder that evil could dwell in the most unexpected places, and that courage and perseverance were vital weapons against the darkness that threatened to consume them. The community banded together, determined to heal and rebuild, refusing to let the haunting memories of the Whispering Shadow define their future. Emily, although scarred by her harrowing experience, found solace in the unwavering support of her loved ones and the strength of her own resilience. She became an advocate for victims' rights, using her voice to shed light on the stories that often went unheard. Detective Sarah, hailed as a hero, continued her work with renewed vigor, ensuring that no stone was left unturned in the pursuit of justice. She dedicated herself to dismantling the remnants of evil that lingered in the wake of the Whispering Shadow's atrocities, vowing to protect her community from any further harm. The town, forever changed by the horrors it had endured, embarked on a collective healing journey. They erected a memorial in honor of the victims, a solemn reminder of the darkness they had overcome. Together, they vowed to forge a future filled with resilience, compassion, and an unyielding spirit. However, whispers of the Whispering Shadow's reign of terror echoed beyond the confines of the small town. The tale spread, cautioning others to remain vigilant, for evil could lurk even in the most idyllic of places. Years passed, and the legend of the Whispering Shadow faded into the annals of history. But the lessons learned endured. The town became a beacon of strength, inspiring others to confront their own demons and unite against the forces that sought to divide them. The legacy of the Whispering Shadow lived on as a reminder of the indomitable spirit of humanity. It taught the world that even in the face of unimaginable darkness, there is always a flicker of hope, a spark of courage that can ignite a flame strong enough to banish the shadows.